Hello, everybody. Hello. Let me adjust my camera. How is everybody doing tonight? It's Wednesday. Time to get some writing done, maybe some planning, whatever you've got going on. I hope everybody can hear me okay. I know that last week I had some issues with my microphone, but everything seems to be working okay now. So, what's everybody working on this evening? I am going to finish putting my sticky notes for my plotting onto the scene cards, and then I'm going to do a 2-week meal plan. So that's my goal for tonight. Other than that, not really doing it. It was a long, really busy weekend. I didn't get any writing or anything done. We had a memorial to go to on Saturday. And then Sunday we had my great nephew's second birthday party. That was so much fun. He's such a great kid. I love him to pieces. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Ready to do some writing? Fantastic. Fantastic. What are you working on? So I'm just going to preface this entire set of sprints with an apology if I start to yawn, because it feels like it should be Friday. It's been a really long week at work. It's been very tiring, extremely busy, and kind of flat out crazy with clients that unfortunately have a different timeline than I do. So it's been kind of nuts, and sleep has been a little bit of a luxury the last few days. So if I yawn, I apologize. So we're going to give people a few more minutes to get in, and then we'll get started. But I'd love to know what you're working on. Hey, Charlotte, how are you? Nice to see you here. I know it's pretty late for you, but I'm glad that you're here. So yeah, like I said, it feels like it should be a Friday. I don't know how it's only Wednesday, but I also don't know how it's already the 8th of June. When did that happen? Before we know it, it's going to be the end of July, and it's going to be crazy. I also want to let you guys know that for those of you who are joining me from the Heart Breathings group, that there was an announcement made that there is not going to be a retreat this month. So I believe that what I'm going to do is on that, what would have been retreat weekend, I will be doing my Sunday sprints, and I'm also going to do Saturday at the same time. So the 10 to noon on Saturday as well. So that if anybody had made plans to write that weekend, they can still get some sprints in. And of course, there's always YouTube with replays and stuff like that from the Heart Breathing admins that do the sprints. So Charlotte, it's 11 p.m. Yes. I'm so glad that you get a lot of work done in the sprints. It's always it's just the energy and the focus and everything else. It's fantastic to have that. So for those of you who are joining me from either my Instagram or my Twitter, these are put on as part of the Heart Breathings writing community on Facebook. If you have Facebook and you would like to join us, we would love to have you. There is a link down in the description here on YouTube. And just answer the 2 questions that we ask, because that's how we vet people. But we would love to have you. It's a fantastic group, lots of positivity, no drama, and an incredible amount of support. So we would absolutely love to have you. So Charlotte's working on chapter 14 of book 1. Fantastic. You've really been cruising. I know you've been working your butt off. I'm so proud of you. Hey, Heffron, how are you? Put my project up for Camp Nano in July. So June, I will go into planning my news story, 10 p.m. in Iceland. Oh, I'm so glad to have you here. And that sounds like a plan. I'm thinking of doing the same thing. Usually in July, I write a novella for my pen name, and I've got it outlined already. So I'm thinking maybe I'll plot it and maybe do that for camp. So we'll see how it goes. Jennifer, first work in progress. I totally understand the yawning. Working on character arcs tonight. Yeah, it's just been, and my doctor had given me some new medication to help me sleep, and I took it for the first time last night, and I got some decent sleep, but my body's craving more. Like all day, it's just been, can I go back to bed yet? Kind of thing. So it's kind of it's been kind of hard to get through the day, but I've been busy, so that's always good. All right, so it's 5 after, and we'll go ahead and get started because I don't want to run too far over today. I'm just going to set the timer. So we'll do 25-minute sprints with a 5-ish minute break in between. I will mute during the sprints so that you can listen to music or whatever you need. And when we come back from the break, we'll have a little chat and see how everybody's doing. All right, so share my screen. That might actually help if you guys want to see the timer. So 25 minutes on the clock. Screen sharing was canceled. Bear with me one moment. It's being contrary. Window. There we go. Won't let me share. Oh my goodness, you guys. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, let's get going. 25 minutes on the clock. I'll see you then. Good luck. Okay. How did that go for everybody? I'm going to set our break timer. There we go. Change my banner. Where did I leave off? Hey, Rita, a little late working through revising a chapter. You're never late. You're here. That's the important thing. And here's Inka thinking she's late too, but you're not late. You're right on time for you. Watching Stranger Things with the family, working on some secret web pages tonight. Ooh, secret web pages? You had to say that word, didn't you? Because now I want to know. Melanie, hey, took a longer than expected nap. I approve. I fully approve. We'll get myself sorted and jump in for the next sprint. Fantastic. Hey, Jenna, how you doing, honey? Stopped in at the end of a long work day. Going to get some book 4 drafted. Liking the button. Thank you, sweetheart. Hope your trips and visits well. Yeah, it was amazing. We had, the thing about the memorial is that my aunt passed in December after a very, very long illness. I'm talking like 8-10 years. So we were all prepared for it. It was almost a little bit like a family reunion, except for people there that there were some people there that I didn't know. So we did plan a family reunion. We're going to have one this summer in August. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're a huge family. My mother is the second oldest of 11 children. We are on our 4th generation from her. So yeah, big family. Rita, progress made after a rather busy day with accounting. Fantastic. So, you're studying the accounting, aren't you, Rita? Was that you? I swear to God, I got a memory like a sieve. Let's see, Charlotte, 368. Feeling good. That's fantastic. I got Act 1 finished putting them on the scene cards. Did a little muddling through about my protagonist and like how he's just got a lot of struggling going on with having to deal with somebody who's like the sweetest person on the face of the planet, and he wants to hate him and he can't. It's a huge family, and that's my mom's side. My dad is the second youngest of 7, and we're on our 4th generation from him. So huge family, all good. It's a Newfie thing. It's also a Catholic thing, I think, because they were all Catholics and they don't believe in birth control. So that explains a lot. 484 for Jennifer. Fantastic. Jenna, wow, I understand. My dad was one of 13. Mom was one of 8, one of 5. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's pretty big. I know, like my maternal grandmother, she had 11 children, and then she always had a couple from the orphanage. Because she always had a baby nursing. So she always nursed babies from the orphanage that was attached to the church. So yeah, there was always a ton of children in the house. Rita, my daughter is finished. Oh, your daughter's finishing an accounting degree. Just do basic bookkeeping for hubby's construction company. Yeah, that's, my mom's a bookkeeper. I know how busy you can get at month end. Jenna, reread what I wrote last for book 4, chapter 9. My dragon-blooded immortal archer is making a once nun vampire wonder whether or not she should kiss him. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to read this. I gotta get into this series. Oh my goodness. Charlotte, wowzers, both of my grandparents are one of 7. That translates to many, many relatives. Yeah, it's huge. I once saw a professional wrestler on television with the same last name as me who looked just like my brother. And when I called Dad to the television set, he's like, oh yeah, that's your like second cousin, Jimmy. He was born and raised in New York. You've never met him. Right? This is how big my family is. Former Catholic can attest, they invented family planning, right? Absolutely. Inka, I'm writing a newsletter story that has some links to password protected pages. Gotcha. No, I have my site has several password protected pages. Good segue. I'm actually putting together a writer's resource page for my website. And so if anybody has their own YouTube channel where they do sprints, If you want to email me your YouTube link and any logo that you might like to have used, if you'd like to be part of the resource page, you can email it to powerplaypress@gmail.com. And I would be more than happy to add you to that. Trying to get a little bit on the go for the writing community here. I think my Catholic family must have really been holding back. My dad was an only child. Oh my goodness. I just think it's just with my mom's parents, they were just so insanely in love. So insanely in love. It was such a nice thing to grow up with, watching them always hugging and kissing and stuff like that. Yes, Jenna, definitely need your info. Powerplaypress@gmail.com. Please and thank you. If you want to be part of that, I would love to have you. It's going to probably be, I'm hoping to have it up by the weekend, but I will not post anybody's stuff without their permission. So if you want to be part of it, just let me know. All right, 25 minutes on the clock, gang. And let's get all the words. I'm going to do some meal planning, and I will see you in 25. Good luck. Okay. Holy moly, y'all, it's hot here. Okay, let us see where we left off here. Let's see. Inca, my grandmother was one of 10, the Catholic Jewish side. My granddad was one of 7, the Irish Catholic side. Both sides, full-on Anglo-Saxon Church of England. Yeah, it's amazing how, like, the family units all get like that with the different religions and stuff. My granddad moved to London and his 2 brothers to Canada and Australia, and all his sisters stayed in Ireland. That's a scattered family. Wow. We're all from Newfoundland, and we moved out of Newfoundland and into Nova Scotia by the time I was 6. And then my grandparents came for a visit, my mom's parents. They came for a visit, and they went out for a drive one day, and they were gone forever. We were worried sick. And then they came home, and they were like, guess what? We just bought a house. So they moved to Nova Scotia, and then mom's family just all started migrating here. There's still some left in Newfoundland, but yeah, it was rather humorous and very typical of my grandparents. Hey, Bonnie, how you doing? Just joined as that sprint was starting and managed to get 603 words. Fantastic. Let's see, Melanie, outlining the paper I have to write for my class. Good. How's that going? I know you've been working your tail off. Jenna, thank goodness for pajamas in this heat, right? It's crazy. It's so humid here today. Finished chapter 9, went to chapter 10. No kiss, but we're only 1 or 2 chapters from not being able to resist. Just need to keep the antagonist at bay. Oh my antagonist, right about where I'm plotting right now. The antagonist is that he's a demon, and the demons have human counterparts, and he's really, really playing his counterpart right now. It's not nice, because he's like the sweetest guy. He's just so gentle and kind and all of this stuff. And we'll see if he can turn him around. I have faith he can turn him around. So, and I did get my 2 weeks worth of meals planned, which is awesome. So I can put my grocery order in tomorrow and pick those up on Friday. I'm not going to go tomorrow because we're supposed to get like a couple of inches of rain in a very short period of time. So I just don't want to go out in that. Charlotte got 307 that time, but running out of steam. I bet you are. Listen, if you need to go, hun, go. I mean, it's late. It's late. We wouldn't think any less of you for ducking out, girl. Not at all. Not at all. Jennifer, my character arcs are coming along so well. Let's just see if I jinx myself. No, you didn't jinx yourself. You're in flow, right? You're in the flow. So this next sprint, I'm just going to keep going. I would like to get these done so that I can do some writing this weekend. I feel like I say that every Wednesday, but this weekend I'm doing some writing and some editing. I have to edit my next release for my pen name, which comes out on the 2nd of July. And my editor should have that done to me by Friday. So I will be editing that as well. Melanie, 3 weeks left. Already got this week's assignment done. So starting to plan for final projects. We'll be glad when it's done. Hey, that's fantastic that you've already got this week's assignment done. Way to go. That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll toddle off to bed. All right. Good night, Charlotte. Thank you so much for coming. Oh, you're so welcome, hon. You're so welcome. So maybe we'll see you on Sunday, because it's a little bit earlier on Sunday, 10 to 12 Eastern. So if you feel like joining us on Sunday, if you can, we'd love to have you. Have a fantastic night. Get some good sleep, okay? We'll talk to you soon, honey. Thank you so much for being here. So we've got about 55 seconds left on the clock. If you haven't gotten up yet, please get up, move around, get something to drink. Stay hydrated, and fantastic. All right, Charlotte, we'll see you then. And yeah, get up, stretch, move around, get a snack. I think I might go grab myself some pretzels. And yeah, because you don't want to sit there and let the blood pool, right? And as Angela says, hydrate or dihydrate. So yes, 20 seconds left on the clock. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it, gang. So I'm just going to stop this, we'll edit the timer, and we will jump right in. All right, see you in 25 minutes. Whew, sorry, guys. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Okay. How was that? I got about halfway through Act 1, Part 1. Got to introduce, in this part of the plot, I introduced the big bad, like the main antagonist for the whole series arc. And just had a scene pop into my head where, and I had to write it down, where the other demon, who is about 500 years being a demon and hasn't paid attention to the human race since they invented electricity, is being taught by his human counterpart how to operate a point of sale system. It's going to be one heck of a funny scene, I think. All right, Rita missed break. She was on the phone. Hope you got your break in. Night, Mom. Diane sneaking in. Hey, girl, hey. Angela, busy stuffing my face with French toast and bacon. Oh, God. Why do you do this to me all the time, Ange? I mean, yes, yum. I mean, seriously, you do this all the time. Oh, now I got to have a snack again. I got to get back into my pretzels. Rita, one more paragraph and I'll finish this chapter. Finally print them out and write the next one. Fantastic, Rita. Fantastic. Melanie, paper mostly outlined and started looking at possible research. Good job, girl. Hafrun, brainstorming the new story is going really well. That's good. It's always so much fun when we start at the beginning. Jenna, definitely need to make a video about coping with carpal tunnel as an author versus dictation. I know teaching drained me to talk a lot in a short amount of time, but wow, right? I don't have carpal tunnel, but I have arthritis in this knuckle. It's the only place that I have it. And it's really strange. I got myself some compression gloves, which I found really work well. I know that the braces, I've heard a lot good about the braces for carpal tunnel, hon. If you don't have one, maybe give it a try. And yes, I know I'm editing most of it out. Bonnie got a snack and 463 words. Snacks are important. We approve of snacks highly around here. I did not update everybody on who's got sprints coming up. Let me grab the Heart Breathings calendar. So tomorrow morning we have, and these are all Eastern times, we have Tamara at 8 a.m. Our lovely Diane is in at 2 p.m. and Rhiannon is in at 9 p.m. So sprints all through the day tomorrow, which is nice. And then Friday, we have Katie in at 7 a.m. Darlin Jenna in at 5 p.m. I think I should be able to make some of your sprints there, Jenna, hun. I got them in my calendar. And Rhiannon at 9. So, and then the weekend is Jenna at 5 and Tracy at 8 p.m. on Saturday. Sunday, Karen at 7 a.m., me at 10, Tracy at 4, and then Tracy's doing another plan with me at 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday for those of you who like to join her for those. So that is what's going on. All right, let's see, Jennifer. Layering the character arcs definitely highlights the areas to work on. For carpal tunnel, try taking super vitamin B complex. I've heard that. I have a friend who's had 3 carpal tunnel surgeries on the same wrist. And she started taking, under a doctor's direction, high doses of vitamin B complex. And it's really, really helped her. Ziggy, please. He's having a crisis over there because Mom went to bed. Finished my page, so I'm off to bed. Enjoy the rest of the sprints. You're very welcome, Inka. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, my Lord, son. Hates it when my mom goes to bed because she shuts her door and he gets locked out. Carpal tunnel's no joke. Yep. Braces, compression, chiropractor help, healing crystals. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I always find that I use an awful lot of rose quartz for just about everything. My son's the same way. He has it all over his house. Um, yeah, pay attention to me, honestly. No, it's more like let me in Nana's room so I can bug her and she can't go to sleep. Poor Ziggy, please, Ange. He's just being, I was cracking up so hard I gave him an index card and you'd think I handed him like catnip the way he got on with it. It was so funny. Jenna, looking forward to getting a Saturday in. Wondering if I should add 5 p.m. on Saturday for the canceled writing retreat weekend. Yeah, sure, Jenna. Why not? I'm gonna do my 10 to noon slot on Saturday that weekend, as well as Sunday. So, go for it. Go for it. We can always use some extra sprints on the weekends, right? Jennifer, I've avoided surgery because my neurologist recommended high doses of Super B complex. That's awesome that you've been able to avoid the surgery because I've heard it's like a 50-50 shot as to whether or not it actually works. Golden Healer. Yeah. Labradorite is epic for fantasy sci-fi writers. My dad had such an affinity for Labradorite, and it's because it's only mined in Newfoundland. It comes from the Labrador section of the province, and I have a bracelet with Labradorite in it, and it's just I love it. I love it so much. I don't wear it anywhere near enough. Lots of Saturday afternoons. It's like Saturday seems to be our day of like nobody around kind of thing, which is because I mean, the weekends are my time to write because I'm not working. But all right, my darlings. One last sprint, 25 minutes. If you have to leave early, please feel free to duck out. No judgment here. Okay, let's get started and then we'll come back for a little chat afterwards. Good luck, everybody. All the words. My dude, stop. Here, you can have this one. Weirdo. Okay, that is it. Wow, got so much done, you guys. Let's see, where did I leave off? Bonnie, I had the surgery and I'm worse off for it. My left hand has lost strength and the tendons tighten up where I can barely move those fingers sometimes. Oh, Bonnie, I'm so sorry. It's, it's like I said, it seems to be like a 50-50 shot of whether or not it's going to do you any good. I'm so sorry. Yeah, labradorite, I mean, it's pretty common at, any shop. And if you don't have one near you, you can buy it online. It's really pretty when it's polished, all kinds of different colors. And my son has a big chunk like this big of it raw, and it's got so much energy to it. It's so beautiful. I love it. Well, thank you, Jackie, for being here, rethinking the love interest. I love it when people come to these conclusions during the sprints. It's just like, and it's nice to have people to bounce the ideas off of too. Jen, I don't want the surgery. I'd rather do therapy forever. I hear you, girl. I hear you. I'm going back the end of the month for more acupuncture, and I can't wait because I've had such good results with it. I've heard acupuncture is really good for carpal tunnel as well. Let's see, Melanie, a little more research. You're very welcome, hun. I'm so glad you were able to get some schoolwork done. Let's see, the chiropractor helps more than the surgery. Yeah, I think so. I think treatment is like the way, I think we should treat chiropractors the same way we treat, dentists. I think that they should be like a preventative type of thing. I mean, I'm the only reason I'm walking is because of my chiropractor. That's another story for another day. Angela, I've been frozen all day about this description that I'm supposed to write for Kickstarter, but finally working on it now. Oh, well, Ange, come into the chat if you need some help. Maybe we can help you out there, hun. Jenna, chapter 10 might actually work out to where they can kiss sooner. Do I make people wait longer? Maybe you could do a thing where they're gonna kiss, or they almost kiss and then they get interrupted, or something like that, where you kind of like make the reader want to throw the book across the room and just go, would you kiss already? I know a couple of writers that do that and they're really good at it. I don't think I could pull that off. I'm just like, would you kiss? So they tend to kiss. Rita, I have a friend who has her own rock and crystal shop. Oh, you lucky thing. I'm so jealous. We have a really good one here in Halifax, and her prices are insanely low for what I've paid for some crystals. And they're all like big, huge pieces too. You're welcome, Ange. I'm glad that you were here. I love having you in my sprints. Jenna, normally wait until closer to chapter 15. Okay, so they almost kiss. And then they get interrupted by something. Make it funny, I do have one further on in my series where the two guys are being all lovey and they're going to kiss. And then their daughter comes and she like her little hands pry them apart. Tell them this is no time for kissing. It's really cute. I love it when like parents especially get interrupted. Bonnie got 281 words. Fantastic. Yes, Ange is leaving us for a little while. Yeah, you probably should pack, Ange, maybe. I am a fiend. What can I say? We've been waiting for 4 books. What's a few more chapters? Yeah, what is a few more chapters, right? You're very welcome, Bonnie. I'm so glad you could make it tonight. You're welcome, Jennifer. I just love having you guys here with me. I always get so much done and your energy is so amazing. Thank you so, so much. Rita says there's a lot in Moose Jaw and Regina too, 2.5 hours away. Yeah, I mean, they're everywhere and they're all over the place online now. You just got to kind of watch where you purchase from online. I do know there's one big shop somewhere in Ontario that they advertise all over Facebook and Instagram, and their prices are really good. They handle their gems properly. So some places are pretty cool. Yes. Thank you all for being awesome. I love you guys to death. I don't know what I would do without you. I would not get as far on my don't quit day. I would just probably be in my room watching television and not getting anything done. So thank you all. I'm going to sign off for now. I will see you on Sunday. I will be in Jenna's sprints Friday evening. I do have to run pick up groceries, so I probably won't make it for the first sprint. And I'll see you all on Sunday. Okay. Love you all to death. Take care of yourselves. Okay. We'll see you on